Yeah, okay. So we have a really great show for you tonight. Our first guest is going to be Sylvester Stallone. Oh, wait a minute. The, the this this is the Johnny Carson show. Oh, it's a Paul Gilson YouTube channel. Yeah, and I'm Paul Gilson, aka Paul the Pipe Guy. Live from Rochester, New York, on Winchester Street in the United States of America. Thank the Lord. Yeah, we're going to talk about some things. It's going to be a great show. Um, yeah, so grab something you want to smoke, grab something you want to drink, grab something you want to load in your pipe and start on fire, whatever you want to do. It is the 24th of August, and it's Sunday evening, so let's have a Sunday night smoke together. Yeah? Yeah. Let's talk about life. What do we want to talk about? I want to talk about life, all right? I want to talk about the life that we all share together. None of us are different in the way we got here, okay? So mom and dad go out to a nice dinner or whatever, a little vacation or whatever. They have a couple of drinks, whatever. And one thing leads to another, and all of a sudden, surprise! Look, I peed on this. I peed on this, and it says that I'm pregnant, mom says. And so your life starts then. That's when your life starts. And you grow 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 inside of your mom's body. That's the way we all got here, okay? You know? By the way, I've got a nice long Canadian here and some Northwest track. So that's the way we all got here. And then you grow and you grow and you grow, and all of a sudden it's like you're in your mom's body, and it's like somehow you get flipped around upside down, and it's like, dang, what's going on? Being shoved down this tight little hole, and this doesn't feel good. And you're pressed out of your mother's body during birth. You have left the comfort area of inside of your mom's body in the umbilical fluid and all of that stuff, and all of a sudden you're pushed out through her vagina, and it's like, it's light, you're like a vampire. It's too light. What the heck is going on? And then some dude that makes 500 grand a year spanks you on the ass. Wah, 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 It's like, what the hell? All right, And then you're just like, all right, okay, I gotta find something else, that I like. And there's a booby. And then you start, if your mom breastfed you, you start breastfeeding. That's the way it goes. Not to be weird or anything, but that is the way it goes. If you want to make it weird, you can make it weird, but it's not weird. All right. I was breastfed. Okay. So you're like brought into this world like traumatically. It's a trauma. What the fuck? And then you go through life, you go, you're growing up, everything's all good, and all of a sudden, wow, man, there's like, what's this hair starting to show up under my arms? What's that hair down there? Why am I feeling this way? And so forth. And then you go through puberty, and then you go through all those things that go along with men going through puberty. You know what I'm talking about. And so, and look, if you don't like what I'm saying, please don't unsubscribe, all right? I'm just telling the truth. I'm trying to tell the truth in a G-rated manner. That's the real truth. This is what we all go through, okay? Then you grow up, you get your first job, you marry a wife, hopefully for most of you, you're still with your first wife. I haven't been so lucky. I won't get into it. It's nobody's business. I've had 2 wives. People used to say, especially after my second wife, she knows everybody in Rochester. And they'd be like, what happened? And, she's a great lady. And, I know what happened, all right? I'd be like, no, I screwed up. It was all my fault, Oh, man, sorry to hear about that. Yeah, that's what I said. Nah, I screwed up. It was all my fault. That's the way it is. It's just the easiest way to describe things is just to take the whole blame on yourself. Even though you know it's untrue. So I don't know, guys. I don't know if God is going to send me a good, godly woman or not. I just don't know. And many of you would say, oh, forget about it. I know my friend Milburn would be like, nah, forget about it. Yeah, they're all trouble, Well, I don't necessarily feel that way. Like a good, godly woman. Share what I have here, to share a life with. Someone that I could hold in my arms at night and love. And someone that I knew would love me. God did not mean man to be alone. That's why he created Eve. Yeah, Milburn, you got something there. Okay, Eve fucked up, man. Okay. But, so you might have something there, But God didn't create man to be alone. That's why he gave man a partner that would totally derail his life. Maybe he sits up there and laughs about it. You were thinking with your little head instead of your big head. Ha 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 ha. I gave you that. I gave you that freaking desire. You couldn't undo it. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what God's thoughts are. I probably shouldn't even be talking this way, but it is the God's honest truth. Um, so, well, we've got a Pabst Blue Ribbon beer here. We're going to crack that open. Cheers. Yeah, happy Sunday evening. So, I have been alone for 11.5 years. I've spent 11 birthdays alone. And on my birthday, I make myself a nice steak dinner with all the vegetables and mashed potatoes, all that stuff. 11 birthdays I've spent all alone. I've spent 11 Christmases all alone. I don't put up any tree. I don't do anything, you know. About 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll crack a beer and be like, it's Christmas. I've spent 11 New Year's Eves alone. Where I'm in bed, you know, pretty early. Yeah. I've spent 11 Easters alone. I spent 11 Memorial Days alone. This will be my 12th Labor Day that I will spend alone. It's a lot of time being alone, but it's okay. But it would just be nice to be able to share all of those times that I've been alone, you know, with somebody special. Let me repeat that. It would be nice to share all of those times with someone who's special. Yeah, I don't know. I'm coming up on my 12th birthday that I will spend alone all the last 12 years. But it's okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm one of those guys where I was born alone, like we all are. Maybe I'll die alone. Hope not, but sometimes that's the way it goes. I don't know. Really like somebody to share my life with. A good, godly woman, you know. I'm worth it. I know my value. Well, yeah. What are you gonna do? Yeah, so I've graduated to a cigarette. I know. As you can see, I don't know. Just kind of feeling, I don't know, a little down, you know. But it's all right. Not too down, but not too bad, you know. I never get depressed. I never get down, like really down in the dumps. I'm just like thinking, man, Lord, it's been 11 and a half years. You know, is there a decent, godly woman out there for me that, you know, I mean, I have a lot to offer. That's just the way it goes. Well, I'm Paul the Pipe Guy, live from Rochester, New York, in the United States of America.